How's it going, guys? My name is Tavarish, and today I'm going to show you exactly how I intend to prevent my cheap Lamborghini from ever catching fire again. And no, I'm not going to add more gold. So if you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys like it. And if you do, consider subscribing. It would really help me out. So this is my 2008 Lamborghini Gallardo Spider, and right off the bat, you can notice that there is a lot of gold foil in this engine bay. Now, a lot of you have told me that you don't like the look of it, and I can understand that. It is a very polarizing look. And I think some of you have swayed me a little bit. I mean a little bit because this, the intercooler, that's gonna stay gold. I still want this to repel as much radiant heat as possible. Now, this has nothing to do with the heat that's already in there. It's not gonna be, this is not an end-all solution to heat in the engine bay, but it helps, especially when there's gonna be two really hot turbochargers underneath. And this is what race cars use. They do use a barrier like this. The thing I'm going to take off is this. This kind of, it doesn't look very good, and I've been thinking about it, and well, it's just my application of this product. The issue with this is that they wrinkle because there are little bumps due to the welds, and there are like 4 welds, and there's also a diameter increase right here, so it's really hard to get a uniform tape layout. So I'm going to take off the tape on these two. I'm not going to do it in this episode. I'll do it sometime over the weekend or somewhere thereabouts. But I think we paint these the same color as this, and then we'll have black connectors, so it'll be nice and smooth. And then this will just be, well, since this is nice and clean, I'll leave this the way it is. I actually do really like this. This I'm a little iffy about. That's why I'm going to take it off. So fret not, my my loyal viewers. I haven't gone crazy, so this is still going to look pretty good. Well, at least in my eyes. So what I actually wanted to talk about today is the turbo kit. Well, the lack of turbo kit, because I have sent out the turbo components, the hot sides, the downpipe, and the exhaust that I call the baller pipe. I've sent that out to be ceramic coated, and I sent it out to a place called Performance Coat in Orlando. Now, I haven't showed you how that process actually works, and today I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to pay a visit to their shop, and they're going to explain to me everything that they do to make their components so resistant to heat and so resilient. I mean, these things can handle 2,000 degrees. That's basically, if this car was on fire, my exhaust would still be okay. So that is really, really important to me, because this car has a lot of oil lines. This car has a lot of fuel lines. There's a lot of stuff going on in this engine bay, and these things tend to run hot. Not exactly hot in terms of coolant or engine running, but just the exhaust gases. They are very, very hot. This is like 13 to 1800 degrees sometimes, especially with boost, and I don't want any of that to be melting any of my other components. So heat management is the name of the game here. I do live in Florida, and in Florida we have very, very hot summers, so I need to make sure that all the heat here is managed very well. And that's the reason I decided to have this ceramic coated. Not this, but my exhaust. So it also increases power. It does so because there's like this weird magic physics thing. I can't explain it, but it keeps all the heat in the pipe, and when the heat is in the pipe, that means that the velocity of the air is faster, and then that increases the ability to spool, and that increases power because more spooling equals more power. So without further ado, we are going to go to the shop and hopefully see my new exhaust. Okay, so we have made it to Performance Coat here in Orlando, and right off the bat, I see something I really like. This Acura NSX. This is actually belongs to the owner, Mike, and this thing is so clean. I'm geeking out. Apparently this thing has a supercharger, so it has forced induction. It's a forced induction mid-engine car. I think I know a little bit about that, but today we are going to be looking at what the process is for making, well, my exhaust very, very heat resistant, and making sure that my car doesn't burst into flames. So let's go inside, and Mike is gonna go through the process with us, and hopefully we can get a little bit more progress on my exhaust. I can't wait. So we are working a little bit backwards here. This is the final step This is the silver ceramic coating, and these are already polished. These look like, what are they, like bike frames or brackets or something?
Frame supports for Ford Falcon.
For Ford Falcon. Okay, so these are frame supports. Those are obviously headers. I can tell by the fact that they're obviously headers. And we have some exhaust components here. We have some clamps over there and magnifold mufflers. These look pretty new. So you get a lot of people sending you new stuff?
Yeah, all new stuff. A lot of new stuff.
Awesome, awesome. So this is basically how my exhaust is going to look, the rear section. This is a really, really nice finish, and it's also durable up to 1,300 degrees, which is, well, we're going to need it because I think I'm going to exceed that pretty easily. But we're going to go and check out what the process is like to get these things looking like they do. All right, so now I am in the ground zero of this operation. It is a little bit loud because there's a lot of fans over here, but hope you guys can hear me. The process is actually pretty ingenious. First, everything gets sandblasted, so there is no corrosion or anything, any contaminants in the metal. Then the coating is put on. Then it is baked for a good amount of time, just enough that everything just melts into place and you won't have any weird residue or anything like that. Then it is taken to the polisher and it is polished to a really good shine. So let's go take a look at all those steps. All right, I see something really familiar right here. This is the sandblasting room, and all my stuff is right here. So this is after sandblasting?
That's for silver. That's after silver. It's ready to go black now.
Okay, so this is after the silver coat. These have already been, these have etched down, and then these are going to be in black. And all the imperfections have been taken off. All the nastiness, all the corrosion, all that stuff. I mean, these weren't corroded to begin with, but there were some imperfections here, and this is looking really, really good. And you can still see the awesome welds that Tony did. These are looking really good. And my turbo components, my hot sides, they're looking pretty good as well, and these are going to be covered by my turbo blanket. So all this stuff is going to be black, and it's going to blend into my engine bay. So right here you can see how sandblasting looks on something a little more rusted. I'm guessing these are, yeah, these are definitely used components, but it takes off all the pitting and takes off all the surface rust, so it ends up looking really nice. It ends up looking like this. That is awesome. So it starts off like that, and then it ends up looking like this, and then it goes to a black, and that is a 2,000 degree coating, and I'm definitely gonna need that because these are gonna get hot. This is the sandblasting component, and are we gonna see some sandblasting? Yeah, let's take a look at some sandblasting and how that works. Okay, now after that process, it gets sprayed on. This ceramic coating gets sprayed on just with a regular, I'm guessing, is it like an HVLP gun, something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So sprayed on like you would in a regular paint booth, and then it starts looking like this. Let's see if I can get, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's looking really good, really clean, and that is good for how much temperature?
1,300 degrees without discoloration, 2,000 degrees without crack, chip, or peel.
Okay, so this is actually good up to 2,000 degrees, but it will discolor after 1,300. That thing behind me is the polisher. The polisher is full of ceramic beads, and that basically makes it really, really shiny. But it's like a tumbler. It just shakes it a lot, and you just put whatever in the beads, and it makes it look really, really cool. So that is the final product. This is really, really cool. And it's a really simple yet effective process. And it doesn't harm anything like the bolts here. It doesn't harm any tolerances. Obviously, you don't want to put it on the interior of like the turbo housing, but stuff like this, it is perfect for. And yeah, these won't corrode or nothing. Yeah, this is awesome. All right, so we're here in the front lobby here, and Mike has presented me with this. Oh my Lord. This is looking really good. I mean, can I touch it? Is it?
Yeah, it's yours.
Wow. This, this is what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted it to look like. Oh, dude, this looks awesome. Oh my God, this looks amazing. Everything here is nice and coated. You can still see all the welds. And it is very, very durable. It's gonna be good up to 2,000 degrees. I'm speechless. So Mike has told me that he has a garage full of really, really cool cars. And since you saw his Acura NSX out there, check out these things. This is a right-hand drive. What year is this?
95.
It's a 95 right-hand drive Civic, and there's a full Integra front end. Take a look at that. And it is wide body as well, right?
Yeah. Feels wide body.
Oh, awesome.
I did this 13 years ago.
Oh, wow. And everything is molded here. That's crazy. So we have a, what engine is this? I wish I knew more about Hondas. So that's a B16, is that a B16B? B16C, I don't know what the difference is.
B.
Okay, so B16B, is this a Type R motor?
No, SIR motor.
SIR motor. Okay, and that is also, looks like a 92 to 95 Civic.
This is all JDM as well.
Yeah, you can tell it's right-hand drive from the brake booster over there.
Type R wheels and brakes.
Type R, ooh, those are nice. Oh man, so are any of these cars for sale?
No.
I tried. I tried.
I'll sell this one. Buy me if you want.
You'll sell this one?
Yeah.
How much?
$6 grand.
$6 grand. Comment if you want me to buy a right-hand drive Civic with a SIR swap for $6 grand. Maybe we can make that work. Don't hold me to that, but I'm very, very tempted. So we have a Honda Civic. This is
Prelude.
Oh, 81 Prelude. Why am I saying a Civic? This is a Civic.
77.
So this is a 77 Civic. That's an 81 Prelude, and this is just a little bit bigger. Yeah, wow, it definitely is a Prelude. I thought it was a hatchback, but no, there's a trunk back there. This is really, really cool. This is before the Preludes were Preludes, before they had the first gen. Awesome. And this is the first gen, but they also had the CVCC of this year, but this is not a CVCC. This has a this has a more traditional 1200, right?
Right.
I see that from the 1200 badge. And what are the, oh, you got Cubs.
Honda Cubs.
Dude, you are like the Honda dude. A Honda Hobbit?
Yeah.
What is this?
That's a 79 moped.
Wow. Okay. I've never seen a Honda Hobbit. This, you know what? This almost looks like a Tomos.
Yes.
Tomos moped.
It's a moped from the 70s.
Dude, these are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for showing me this.
Yeah, no problem, man. I enjoy.
Guys, I am so excited about having this exhaust. It should be ready by the end of the week because there still is a little bit of work to do on the downpipes. The baller pipe is 100% complete, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, this thing is going to sound good, it's going to perform well, and it's going to look absolutely amazing. But right now, I want to take a look at this thing, and I bothered Mike about maybe taking it for a drive. So I want to, I've actually never been inside an NSX before, and this one is quite special indeed. This actually has a nice little supercharger right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a Comtech supercharger, and you can see the engine work, and this is a really, really clean car. This is a quilted pattern. Tyler Hoover, eat your heart out. Ooh. So that navigation system cannot be stock.
No.
That's actually Did it ever come with a Honda navigation
They
system?
do come with
A 91 came with a
91 and a 2000.
Oh, so okay, so this is like a
in
retrofit.
Japan, they have this option.
Wow.
For many years. I believe in 91.
Because it looks very OEM, and it says Honda navigation system on it. That's pretty cool. Ooh. So this has airbags.
Yeah, it has cups.
Oh, okay. So wow, and you control it right there.
Yeah.
So it has an air suspension.
Yeah, so it'll go up in the front.
Oh yeah. Wow.
And the back has it as well.
Mm-hmm. I notice you have kilometers on your speedometer there.
Yeah, the car's from Canada.
Oh, it's a Canadian car.
Right.
Oh, it sounds great.
Oh, it moves.
Oh yeah. The engine is right behind us right there.
Not too bad.
That is not too bad. That'll do it. Good car. Good car. All right. That gets down, man. That can get out of its own way. All right. Oh, right. I need one of these. I need a I need an NSX. I think. I definitely think I need an NSX. But I want to thank Mike for showing me this and for
Not a problem.
yeah, and for doing all the work for my Lambo. If it's half as good as that car, then I am in great shape. So take a look. This is where you go for some really good ceramic coating, powder coating, all that stuff. Links will be in the description below for all that stuff. And it's not just local. You can send Mike some stuff, Mike and his other employees here. You can send them stuff and they will give you a really good product. So I can't recommend them enough. And yeah, thank you again. Okay, I am still thinking about the NSX. Should I get one? Should I get a Civic? Am I a Honda person now? The exhaust is going to be done at the end of the week, but since I record these things in advance, you guys will see the exhaust likely start of next week, and that is going to be the last component of this car, well, this car starting and running, because I want to get it running as soon as possible. So in our next episode, I'm going to work on the intercooler plumbing, and that is basically going to finalize the installation of all this stuff. I still do need to get rid of this stuff. I do like the gold wrap, but I honestly, I think I might have overdone it. And you guys definitely let me know. So intercooler is up next, and then the exhaust goes on, and then we can drive this thing. And I am very scared. Yeah, I'm incredibly scared. If this car is as fast as that NSX that I was riding shotgun in, then yeah, there's plenty to be concerned about. But we got this. I think we got this. Maybe we got this. So if you'd like to contact me, you want to tell me how good my installation is on this gold stuff, then you can email me at The Real Tavarish. No, that's not email. That is not email. The Real Tavarish is Instagram and Twitter, facebook.com/asktavarish, and asktavarish@gmail.com is my email. asktavarish@gmail.com is my email. I have to remember that, even though I'm kind of doing this on autopilot now. Yeah, I've been reading all your emails, and you guys have been really good about sending me stuff. And yeah, even the people that say that you don't really like how this looks and that it's not as good a performance mod as I might think, I still think it's a very good, very low cost, very good looking performance mod. even if some people don't agree with it. If you want to listen to me talk about cars and car culture and wrenching and all that stuff, I have a Wrench Everyday podcast. We have new episodes every single weekday. You can look at that in the link below. I have a very good co-host. His name is Andrew Howell, and yeah, he is just the best. If you want to purchase a shirt that says you are the warranty, and you being the warranty does include making mistakes sometimes, then you can do that in the link below. My Teespring store is down below. All the proceeds go to charity. But until next time, this is me telling you that on cars that are now about to get an awesome exhaust in a few days and are gonna get some gold taken out, you guys need to wrench every day.